Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in my last video, I shared with you that I want to do more reading for 2025. And I talked about how I was going to be using a reading planner. And this is going to be my reading planner for 2025, even though I don't believe I'm going to be using the classic size. Like I stated in that video, I do think I'm going to be using the bigger size, but I wanted to share with you what it looked like and show you all the ins and outs. But I have the classic size already printed and ready to go. And so I wanted to share with you what it looks like in the inside and how I am planning on using it. So the cover is here. It just says reading planner. Good things take time to grow. And that's just a reminder to myself to consistently read and intake information every single day so that I am constantly growing. The first page in here is my reading tracker. I have listed in some books that I have already started for 2025, but we do have a couple of the pages of the reading tracker so that you can add the sticker of books. Now, I have been asked in the past, because I've used a reading tracker for a couple of years, how do I print these stickers? I did a short on it, so I will link that above. But basically, I just Googled the image and I will just print it out, cut it out, and then put it on this sheet. So you have enough sheets to track about 100 books for the year, even though I don't think I will get to 100 books, but I like to be super ambitious, and so that's why that's there. The next thing that's in here is my book list to read. So this is going to be a space where I keep track of all of the books that I come across, and I want to make sure that I add it into my TBR. So I've already listed out a couple of books here that I am planning on reading for 2025. This is just so as soon as I finish a book, I already have another one on deck. And so you do get a couple of these sheets in here as well. And then it goes into the book notes. Now this is a majority of the book because the main point of this book is to keep track of the things that I am learning from the different books that I am reading. So the first one I have here is Feel Good Finance. I've already finished this one. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And I already listed out the pros and cons and what I liked about the book in my letter size version of this reading planner. But I just wanted to share with you an example of what this would look like. So you can add in a summary of the book, and then you can add in the main things that you have learned from this book. Now, many times I will write everything out on this first page, but I will also add the exact same book on the second page, because very rarely is it just one page where I can list out all of my pros and cons from a book. But we have a bunch of sheets in here so that I am able to keep track of the different books that I am reading. I can also add the cover here. I can add the date, the type of book it is, the author, and the rating for that particular book. This page is basically a replica of my learning sheet that I would use, and I just tailored it to fit book notes. So we have about 100 pages of these book notes, and this is just so I have a bunch of space so that I can write in all of the things that I would like to keep up with for the year. So I shared with you all in my last video that anytime I want to increase or get better in an area of my life, I have to do some type of planning around it. So I wanted to get better with my money. I introduced a budget planner into my system. I wanted to get better with my time. I introduced an hourly planner. And now that I am trying to improve my reading, I am going to introduce my reading planner. I have had reading planners in the past. However, it was not a tailored system. I was mainly using like a horizontal planner or a vertical planner for this exact setup. But I just decided this time that I really needed to make it more tailored so that I wouldn't get distracted and I would actually use it. So this is a very simple book by design. I did not want to make this too challenging, too much to fill out or to kind of figure out in order to use it. I really wanted to keep it simple. So those are the pages that I have in here. I just have my reading tracker, my TBR, and then my book notes pages so that I know as soon as I open this up, I can just immediately start writing and focus in on the book that I am reading. So my goal is to put these sheets within my big Tom 90 planner, And then every single day, I'm going to set aside amount of time to read, and I'm going to add in my notes for whatever I am reading at that time. So I will be jotting down notes as I am reading different books, and then hopefully at the end of the year, I will have a pretty planner where I have all of the notes from all of the books that I have read for the year. So I know that this is a short video, but I definitely wanted to share this one with you because it's just a simple way to help you read more for the upcoming year. If you want to get your hands on this particular planner, I will leave it linked in the description box below. But I do hope to encourage you to do more reading for 2025. I'm really trying to get away from tech, away from scrolling, and really get more into books like I used to do. So guys, I hope that this video has helped you, and I will see you all in my next one. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.